Oh my God. Hello everyone and no one. This is the first time I'm using a secondary device. Looking at the lighting and seeing if I can join myself here and join you on the computer. So I'll see if I can edit this part out so no one's there yet. That's fine. I don't see myself. Hang on. I wanted to free up the space. Welcome, welcome. There he is, RD. Oh, I see it. I see me here. Let me see if I can join us and see if I can comment to you. Thank you for being here. I love you. I can comment to you. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, we'll have to turn it down. Hang on. Stop. Okay. Let me see if I can type to you. Hello there. Is that Kevin? I think Kevin. Welcome, Kevin. We haven't started. This is the first time we've used two different devices. There's 4 of you here already. Oh my God. Hello. Okay. RD Baker. Hello there, Kevin. Welcome to this channel. Hi there. And I think I see, is it Tiora? Welcome, Tiora. We're going to get started. If you have not gotten your copy of Light on the Path, please go to the Living Theosophy website. You can go to the store there. Living Theosophy has a website, Living Theosophy. I love you, Kevin. These teachings changed my life too. Really quick, let me see if, oh, there you are. Okay, I can see you down here too. Let me see if I can type to you. I'm on a delay, which is weird and creepy. Hang on one second. Hello, I love you. And I can't see my comment there. There I am. Okay, we're going to start in just a moment. And really, welcome to the rewatchers. I love you too. Thank you. Oh, thank RD Baker is one of my friends from the Living Theosophy Periscope channel. The Periscope channel. Oh, that's interesting. I can see the lighting there. Do we have a, wait, really quick. Do we have a flare? Do we have a flare? Because I'm going to cut this out. Oh, Aura, T-Aura, thank you so much for that. I don't think I can cut it out now. Thank you. I want to remind you, I'll just start. We'll just go with it because that's live. Thank you for that. Any support received here goes into keeping these teachings free and helping to get them out into the world so that all have access. So if you've not gone to the Living Theosophy website where you can get your free copy of Light on the Path, please do so now. Or you can do it afterwards, or you can pick up the studies wherever you wish, or you can just listen to me read it to you. It's up to you. Either way, know that I love and I appreciate you very much. So it's interesting being able to see and type and see you up there. This is my first time. Thank you for that, for doing it this way. But these lessons started a few months ago. We're on number 11 now. We're in the middle of section 2. It's a very, very, very thin book. And I've lost my original copy. I will have to buy another one from a retailer. Isn't that interesting? If I publish this, but I have to buy one from another. They're cheaper on Amazon from somebody else. It's weird. Anyway, look how thin it is. It's a tiny little book. And if you've ever wanted to learn about the Theosophical teachings, if you've ever heard the word Theosophy and you have an interest in what is that, you see back there the secret doctrine, you see the voice of the silence. You're here on this channel for a reason. These teachings are the fundamental truths that the world's religions and philosophies and sciences are based on. And I'm a former radio broadcaster. I'm here simply to do my part to try to get these out into the world in the live streaming and the online teachings and just be of service because they have changed my life. The application, the practice, the digestion, the restudy of these teachings is so valuable. I'm willing to do this all the way through my very last breath in this lifetime and all that are to come. So anyway, we're going to move forward into Light on the Path. Hello, welcome. Let me see if I see anybody else there. I can't see the names there. I see there are 5 of you, but I see Kevin, Tiora. I see RD is listening in. I love you. I'm grateful for you. So, oh, wait. Oh, I missed that. Somebody just comment. Oh, there it is. Prospero. Hi, Prospero. I love you too. Welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. I'm late today. We have some things going on and anyway, I'm just glad to be here. Let's get started. Okay, so Light on the Path. The last time we did this, and you can catch the previous live lessons here on this Living Theosophy YouTube channel. There are also, really quick before we go forward, there are also Key to Theosophy book studies. But I'm stopping holding up the books because they think I'm selling the books and I'm not selling them. I'm giving these teachings away. They're free. They belong to everybody. So I don't hold up the books anymore in the shots. Anyway. So last time on Light on the Path, live book study 10, we closed with to hear the voice of the silence is to understand that from within comes the only true guidance. To go to the hall of learning is to enter the state in which learning becomes possible. Thank you for that like. I appreciate anything, your presence, your time. It's so valuable. Thank you for being here. Thank you to the rewatchers who are catching this on the rewatch as well. You can pick up anywhere you want. You can follow along, and I'll always include a link to the free text down below. Okay, to enter the state in which learning becomes possible. Then will many find the words written there for thee, and written in fiery letters for thee easily to read. For when the disciple is ready, oh, thank you, Tiora. Thank you to you. The master is ready also. How many times have you heard that before? When the disciple is ready, the master is ready also. Who are these masters? And they come by many names, the avatars of humanity, the elder brothers and sisters of mankind, the helpers that are here in physical and non-physical form. Those are the masters, and they're very, very real. So, and you know them. But anyway, in last week's, we also closed with stand aside in the coming battle, and though thou fightest, be not the warrior. Okay? Look for the warrior and let him fight in thee. Now, this is written at the end of the 19th century. So if it doesn't make any sense, don't worry about it. It's a beautiful metaphysical poem. If it does make sense, and there's something about it that touches you or resonates with you, listen to it again, read it again, revisit it again, set it down and go meditate on it, then revisit it a month later. Every time I open this book, every time, look at it, every time I open it, something new comes out, every time. It's almost like a magic box. It is like a magic box, and it's so valuable. So as we move forward through part 2, we're in the middle on page 20. It is a Theosophical classic. And let me explain really quick. If you could subscribe, that would be great. I think my little icon is down there. I really appreciate that, because your subscription, if you enjoy what you're seeing, please share if you can. Share this so more people can have access to these teachings. Again, they are free. You can pick up anywhere you want. Remember, anything received, like the super chat you saw here, that Tiora gave, that 99 pence, or it's 99 cents. It doesn't matter. That, hi there, Avatar Kid. Welcome. I didn't see you pop in. I apologize. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. The super chats that you see there, they go in to keeping this channel alive and keeping these teachings going out. I'm going to be voicing more Theosophical texts. That one is voiced in on this channel, and we're going to do book studies as well. So these classes will always be free, and the books will always be free. Okay, the e-books will always be free. I have to buy them when I get them, and I always lose them. So your gentle generosity makes all of this possible. Thank you so much. The introduction, thank you. Somebody else just came in. Hi there, welcome. If I'm missing you, throw up a little note here, because I'd love to be able to welcome you properly. This little book, A True Jewel, belongs to and emanates from the same school of Indo-Aryan and Buddhist thought and learning as the teachings in the Secret Doctrine. If any of you have been interested in Theosophy and have cracked that book is extremely detailed. It is heavy and thick with information that is scientific, that is philosophical, that is sometimes so it's overwhelming. So to read with the intellect is not recommended. To read with the heart and listen with the heart is. And you'll know what I mean if this is resonating with you. You'll know what I mean. Thank you for that like, by the way. Okay, so the Masters of Wisdom, you know who they are. Let's begin. Okay, this was written down in 1885 by a woman named Mabel Collins. She just signs her name MC. And so she says this is a treatise written for the personal use, okay, of those who are ignorant of the Eastern wisdom, yet they want to desire, let's start that again. This is a treatise written for the personal use of those who are ignorant of the Eastern wisdom and who desire to enter within its influence. So let's go. We're going further to number 3 in part 2. Take his orders for battle. Take his orders for battle and obey them. Number 4, obey him. Now, don't worry too much about the pronoun him, okay? This all means something about what's inside of you. This is happening inside of you. And this is also my opinion. I highly recommend finding these out for yourself. Study and listen and apply, and practice and reread. Obey him, not as though he were a general, but as though he were thyself. And his spoken words were the utterance of thy secret desires. Pardon the clock over there, making strange noises. Normally it would be tolling. We've taken the toll off. Okay, so, and his spoken words were the utterance of your secret desires, for he is thyself, yet infinitely wiser and stronger than thyself. Look for him, else in the fever and hurry of the fight. Okay, look for him, else in the fever and hurry of the fight, thou mayest pass him, and he will not know thee, unless thou knowest him. If thy cry meet his listening ear, then will he fight in thee, and fill the dull void within. Does that make any sense to you? Okay. And if this is so, then canst thou go through the fight cool and unwearied, standing aside and letting him battle for thee. Then it will be impossible for thee to strike one blow amiss. But if thou look not for him, if thou pass him by, then there is to be no safeguard for thee. Thy brain will reel, thy heart will grow uncertain, and in the dust of the battlefield thy sight and senses will fail, and thou wilt not know thy friends from thine enemies. He is thyself. He is thyself. He is you. Yet thou but are finite. You are finite. I am finite. But he is thyself. And we are finite and liable to error. Oh, thank you, Tiora. Thank you for being here. Okay, so yet thou art but finite and liable to error. He is eternal and is sure. He is eternal truth. And when once he has entered thee and become thy warrior, he will never utterly desert thee. And at the day of the great peace, he will become one with thee. Now, wow, those words have sparked a fire. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. Go get your copy at Living Theosophy. It's free. Go to the store, download the ebook. Well, this is I lost my copy. I've changed the cover since then. But anyway, there are free copies available at Living Theosophy, so you can study as well. You've heard these teachings before, especially in the Western world, in the Christian teachings. You will hear these teachings, and we've made this an entity that lives in the clouds that gets pissed off at other people and is angry and vengeful. So you've heard these teachings. They are ancient, and they came before these religions of today. So let's carry on really quick. These aren't very long teachings. They last for just maybe 20, 30 minutes. We're already at 13. Here we go. So he is thyself. We'll repeat that. Yet thou art finite and liable to error. He is eternal and sure. He is eternal truth. When once he has entered thee and become thy warrior, he will never utterly desert thee. And at the day of the great peace, he will become one with thee. Don't take them literally either, but listen to what they mean to you. Number 5, listen to the song of life. Listen here to the song of life. And there's a footnote here. Look for it and listen to it, first in your own heart. At first you may say it is not there. I said that. It's not there, and when I search, I find only discord. Look deeper. Look deeper. Again, if you are disappointed, pause and look deeper again. There is a natural melody, an obscure fount in every human heart. It may be hidden over and utterly concealed and silenced, but it is there. At the very base of your nature, you will find faith, hope, and love. Let's repeat that again. At the very base of your nature, you will find faith, hope, and love. He that chooses evil refuses to look within himself, shuts his ears to the melody of his heart, as he blinds his eyes to the light of his soul. He does this because he finds it easier to live in desires, the world of the senses. It's much easier that way to live. It's kind of a lazy way to live in the world of ignorance and pride and greed and lust and gluttony, and which means just, consuming things. It's easier to live in the desires that are here in the physical world. The physical world is a place of great suffering. It is a hell. We are actually in a place of great suffering. Any man-inhabited planet is a place of great suffering. And there's more on that in the Theosophical teachings, but let's carry on. Okay, he does this, he chooses evil because he finds it easier to live in his desires, but underneath all life is the strong current that cannot be checked. The great waters are there in reality. Find them, and you will perceive that none, not the most wretched of creatures, but is a part of it. That means everybody, everything, no matter how dark, no matter how cruel, no matter how hopeless, is a part of it. We're all part of one great whole, W-H-O-L-E. However, he blind himself to the fact and build up for himself a phantasmal outer form of horror. It is overwhelming to look at the suffering on this planet. It is absolutely crushing, and sometimes you feel helpless. Thank you. Oh, Tiora, thank you for being here. Okay, real quick, we're going to just wrap up this part. In that sense, it is that I say to you, and I'm reading from the book, all those beings among whom you struggle are fragments of the divine. Let's say that again. All those beings, and I'm applying that to my own life right now as I listen. I'm always practicing Theosophy, always, in everything that I do. Okay, all those beings among whom you struggle are fragments of the divine. Does that make sense to you? Good. And so deceptive is the illusion in which you live that it is hard to guess where you will first detect the sweet voice in the hearts of others. But know, K-N-O-W, that it is certainly within yourself. Look for it there. Look inside yourself. And once having heard it, the voice of the silence, you will more readily recognize it around you, in those around you. You will see it in the leaves on the trees. You will see it in every animal, and in every being, in everything that you watch, everything that you do, everything that you see, everything that you touch, everything that you taste. You will begin to see it. Next time we continue on in part 2, which is store in your memory the melody that you hear. And we'll move forward into learn from it the lesson of harmony. Now, light on the path, I said this last time, Yogi Ramacharaka, it's a pen name of, thank you, yes, to breathe love, yes. Some people are, the word inspire means to breathe. That's what's spiritual. That's where we get the word spiritual, to breathe love. And you can notice that once everything here on planet Earth stops breathing, it stops living, it stops being alive. We need this breath, inspire, spirit, to be alive. Okay. To many, this book will be the first revelation of that which they have been all their lives blindly seeking. To many, it will be the first bit of spiritual bread given to satisfy the hunger of the soul. To many, it will be the first cup of water from the spring of life, given to quench the thirst which has consumed them. Those for whom this book is intended will recognize its message. And after listening to it or reading it, they will never be the same as before it came to them. That is my story. And I believe it might be yours as well, if you've stuck around this long. So there you go. There is Light on the Path 11. And we're coming in at 18 minutes. That's the quickest one we've done. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you for that, Tiora, for that donation. That means everything to me, because that helps me pay for the books, pay for the lighting, pay for the bandwidth, pay for the website to keep the teachings free. Oh, thank you, Prospero. I love you. You stayed for the whole time. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Tiora. It's nice to see you here. Thank you. It's interesting to do it this way. Thank you for tolerating the technical difficulties or technical experiments. That's like life. Everything is you experience to learn and you experiment to learn. So we experience. Oh, thank you, RD. You're still here. I love you. I thought you were one of the premature evacuators. Not really, because you stay. You're always so loving and supportive. So I wouldn't say that you did that to be, that you left me, but I think that you certainly have big things to do. I love you. I love you all. Oh my God, welcome. Avatar Kid, you are so welcome here. I love you, RD. I'll see you soon. Thank you, everyone. And remember, you can pick up anywhere you wish on these teachings. You can pick up your free ebooks at the Living Theosophy website. Just go to the store. You can download them. Thank you for understanding my ununderstandable speech. It's been quite a day. Okay, so I'm going to try to close this up there, I think. I don't know. Okay, let's try it. I love you. I'll see you soon. And we'll have more of these. I'm going to try to set up an OBS thing so it's a lot easier, but we're learning as we go. Have a fantastic day and know that you are loved. I'll see you soon.